Good morning. How's everybody today? I'm waiting for my little friends to show up. It's story time. And I know I'm a couple minutes late, but I was making some blueberry muffins today. And so those are in the oven. So today we are going to read Amelia Who Could Fly. And what I'm going to try to do, let me see if I can tag some people. Let me invite some friends here. Amanda, Kate, Brian, Julie. Let's see. Let's see. Beth. Thank you.
That's from Mom and Dad.
Oh, thank you.
You might have more. I'll give it.
Okay. All right, so I invited a bunch of people. So let's get started with our story, but Brian's going to keep coming in. Brian, why don't you come and say hi?
Hi, bye.
Okay, bye. And we're going to kill Banks today, so if one less dog goes to daycare, you guys are going to know why. Okay, so my book just fell. Oh, no. Let me put on my glasses because we know that I just cannot see anything anymore. Try not to wear these like all the time, but I seem to need them more and more every day. So Erin, this is the top I got from you. And so my students asked me to keep doing my 180 days of no repeats. And so it's been a tough day. I think with all those meetings yesterday, I got a little tired. So I'm kind of laying low today, right? So I didn't make any bread. I only made blueberry muffins. All right, let's get started with our story. When you come on, please say hello so I know you're here. Sometimes your photo pops up. Sometimes your name does. So we'll get started though, all right? I think I'm going to move you guys a little closer because it's more important that you see the book, right? Okay. But I need to read it. So, I'm not one of those people. I don't have like a script next to me. Hi, Miss Erin. Hi, Ava. Hi, Ashley. We are going to read Amelia Who Could Fly. And this is another Usborne book. And again, I don't sell it, but that's where I got the books from. So, I like when the picture is on this page because then I can read the opposite page. My name is Amelia. I am 10. Someday I'm going to fly. Still have trouble turning the pages. Okay. Here's another picture. And it says, I'm going to try to keep this here for you. I have a scrapbook I filled with pictures and stories of women who have done great things. Someday I will be in someone's scrapbook. Yes, because girls can do so many things. And there's, I don't know if you saw, some of her toys. In the field behind my grandparents' house, I find crickets and search for snakes. I fill my pockets with seeds and flowers. I dig for worms and watch the frogs. Do you see the frog? I see the frog. See, she's in back of her grandparents' house. I climb rocks, open my arms. Here we go. I climb rocks, open my arms, and take off. I'm flying. Everything looks so small from up here. I can feel the wind. I feel like I can fly forever. You see the picture? You read to what it says. Right? Last Christmas, I got a gun. My grandfather was unhappy with Papa, but I might need it on my adventures. So there she is, going on an adventure. And we can tell this is a toy gun, right? So it's a toy gun that she got. But because it's her imagination, it's real to her. Oh, look at the picture. I remember the first time I flew. I crash landed and hurt my knee, but it was worth it. My uncle helped me build a launch pad. 1, 2, 3. Did you see the launch pad right there? Right from the roof. The sky was so big and blue. That day, I felt like I was in the clouds. I spread my wings. I didn't last long, but that was when I knew that flying was what I was meant to do. Look at her. Look at her. Look at how happy she is. Let's turn the page. This is the hardest part for me. Here we go. Look at the picture. Today is a cloudy, cold day, but it doesn't matter. We are going to the state fair. I want to ride on the roller coaster. So they're heading over to the state fair. And it says Des Moines. They must be in Iowa. There we go. Papa and I take off, and everything's moving fast. But I can still see Mama on the ground. She's watching me soar. Here she is. Look at her. Roller coaster. Ooh, look at that roller coaster. What fun. I don't think you can go on a roller coaster today. Let's look at the picture. All right. Then I see it, an airplane coming over the clouds. It's so far away. It's even higher than the roller coaster. Look at that. Here we go. My name is Amelia. I am 10 and I am ready to take off. Someday I will be in a scrapbook. Someday I will fly. You see her? And this was about a real girl named Amelia. Her name is Amelia Earhart. She flew across the waters. And let me read to you this information on Amelia. Amelia Earhart was born in Atchison, Kansas on July 24th, 1897, and spent her childhood in both Kansas with her grandparents and Iowa with her parents. A nonconformist at an early age, that means she didn't do what everybody else did, Amelia and her sister Muriel roamed the fields, collecting frogs, hunting for moths, and exploring. Amelia liked to wear pants, quite unusual for a girl at that time, and wanted a short haircut, again unusual for a girl back then. When Amelia was 7 years old, she built a ramp on an old tool shed, and with the help of her uncle, in an old wooden box tried to fly. She ended up with skinned knees, but that didn't stop her. Thoughts of flying filled her head, her body, and her heart, as she said much later. Seeing an airplane fly for the first time at the state fair just made her even more determined to learn. Amelia received her first plane as a gift for her 25th birthday. Let me let you look at the picture. Okay. She painted the plane yellow and called it Canary. There's the plane. From then on, there was no stopping Amelia. Newspapers and fashion magazines followed her remarkable flying career and often published photos and stories. Amelia even designed her own clothing line. Amelia Earhart was the first woman to cross the Atlantic Ocean flying solo in 1932. She disappeared somewhere over the Pacific Ocean in 1937 while attempting an around-the-world flight. So, maybe I can give Mommy a little bit of a break today. So, Amelia Earhart they don't even know what happened to her. Nobody ever saw her again after that one flight. So maybe today might be a good day to do a little research. So there's a couple things you could do. You could do some research on Amelia Earhart, and you can even make on your computer your own scrapbook. And you can learn all about Amelia Earhart. But the other thing Amelia Earhart said was she used to make a scrapbook of women who did incredible things. And so maybe that's what you could do too, is look up some other famous women who broke barriers for us, because today we can be anything we want to be. You don't have to be a teacher or a nurse, and I'm a teacher and I wanted to be a nurse, but today you can be anything. And I remember when I was little, I saw a woman. I had broken my arm. It was 1968. I had broken my arm, and I had to go to Children's Hospital, and I had seen this woman in a white coat. And I said to my dad, I didn't know nurses wore white coats. And my dad said to me, Elyse, she's a doctor, and you can be anything you want to be. And it's because of women like Amelia Earhart that we get to be what we want to be. So maybe you can think about what you want to be and do some research on some famous women who did what you want to be. And then you'll have a model to follow. So I think that's a good exercise for you today. And it'll give Mommy a little bit of a break from the regular homework. And for all the mommies and daddies out there who are teaching your children, you're doing a great job. And don't be so hard on yourself, because as a teacher, we're not expecting you to know everything that we know, and we're not expecting you to do everything that we do. Enjoy your children. These are the moments that you'll remember. So you guys have a fabulous day. Tomorrow, we're going to read Dogs. And I'll see you right back here in my dining room. And maybe tomorrow, why don't we do a virtual tea party? I saw your beautiful teacups, Erin and Ava. And I thought maybe I'll put out my teacup and my teapot, and we can have tea together while we read about dogs tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye.